back to another fantastic episode of See the Vision. My name's Nicole Elise, aka Elise You Know, and this week we've got some awesome things in store for you, including a live interview as well as more information about what is the role of the cabinet. Plus, we're going to be talking Trump, so you don't want to miss it. But before we get started, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We want everyone to be informed and entertained. But let's take a quick break to introduce you to our sponsors.
Web Copycat is one of the easiest ways to make money online. You can start your own online business where someone else is doing all the selling for you. The best part is you can try this product for just $1 today. So get started with Web Copycat by visiting the link below. Oklahoma Commercial Roofing is more than a roofing company. They are commercial property experts with over 25 years of experience in commercial real estate. They pride themselves in putting their customers first. Every job comes with an annual maintenance plan and warranty for absolutely no additional cost. Don't wait for your roof to collapse or get a leak. Be proactive and call Oklahoma Commercial Roofing today at 405-246-8160.
Welcome back. I want to give a special thank you to our sponsors, and if you want more information on them, you can go to our website, seethevisionproduction.wordpress.com today, and everything that I talk to you about on the show will also be there as well, so make sure you check that out, get your click on, get your read on. All right, so let's get started with our first segment. What is happening in Oklahoma? What's going down in OKC that you need to know about? And this week we're going to be talking about the new OG&E lights that will be installed on the northeast side of town. They'll be putting the lights in 2 different locations. 12 lights will go in on Northeast 28th and Lindsay, and then on Northeast 50th and MLK they will put 45 lights. Now, as you see in this pan shot over here, there's lights all up and down the street. So it kind of puzzles me that we're getting new lights. For what? They all work. I was out there yesterday. They work just fine. But what I would like to see happen is for them to put the lights on an up-and-coming strip, or on a strip that's actually just as busy as this street but doesn't have the lighting like this street does. For example, Northeast 23rd would be a great addition for these lights, and the best part is that it would be helping you see where you actually travel more. At least I feel like. Maybe I just travel that way. But anywho, the enhancements for these lights, the reason why they're putting these lights in is because they'll be more efficient. They have the ability to remotely access them for maintenance as well to dim and brighten the lights. But for more information on the story, you can go to www.okc.gov.com for more information. And here's the PowerPoint from OG&E, so you can go to OG&E.com as well for more info. Let's talk about national news. What's going down across the nation that you need to know about? Well, you know that President Trump's been on the loose doing lots and lots of work with his executive orders, and a lot of people have many things to say about it, including some of the people that work for him, like NASA the EPA, just to name a few. They created some rogue Twitter accounts, and they've been speaking their mind, or facts, not alternative ones like he likes to throw out there, but real facts about what's going on out there in the various agencies. So if you want more information on what these Twitter accounts have to say, which I recommend it, I mean, these are the people that work there every single day, and they're putting out facts, truth about what's going on. So I recommend checking it out. Go to livescience.com today. All right. Our next segment is going to be a continuation of last week. So how does this work again? What's going on? How does, what is this all about? And we were talking about the cabinet and the whole point of why they are actually there. Like, what do they actually do? And there's 16 different positions. They are there to help and give advice to the president. And this week we're going to talk a little bit more in depth about what they actually do per each position. And so this is just a very, very, very broad summary of what each position does, and then we'll show you later the cabinet positions that have either been confirmed or appointed for Trump's administration. So let's get started. So up first is the vice president, and his main job is to be the second in command of the United States, as well as being the president of the Senate, and he controls a lot of the cabinet as well. Number 2, the Secretary of State. His main function is to advise about foreign policy. And so he would be very, very equivalent to the Minister of Affairs. Number 3, Secretary of Treasury. Their job is to handle all the financial and monetary matters. So number 4, the Secretary of Defense. They are the head of the military. They're the head honcho. The only person that has more authority than he is the President of the United States, which is kind of scary. Number 5, the Attorney General. Their main focus is a kind of a combo effect. They are in charge of legal affairs as well as law enforcement, and he is considered to be the chief of the police, basically. He's like the top position over all the police in the U.S. Number 6, the Secretary of Interior. They're responsible for managing and conserving federal land and national resources. So if we have coal or oil or anything else that's in that same realm, silver or gold, it's their job to make sure that we're using it effectively, efficiently, and that it will last us as long as it can. Number 7, Secretary of Agriculture. They're responsible for our food safety and how our food is produced and sold in the U.S. So if something's getting packaged funky that's giving people like E. coli, it's their job to step in, intervene, and stop it. Number 8, the Secretary of Commerce. They are a part of foreign and domestic commerce, so they're fostering, promoting different relationships within the U.S. and with other countries. Number 9, the Secretary of Labor. They enforce and suggest laws involving unions, the workplace, and any other issue that comes up in the workplace. So you got issues with your boss, and then you've taken it to your boss or your boss's boss, and then you still having problems, you can talk to the Labor Department and they'll help you out. Number 10, Secretary of Health and Human Services. They're concerned with your health, y'all. They don't want you spreading all your cooties and your boogers, especially if they don't know what it is. They want to cure it, treat it, analyze it. That's their job. Number 11, the Secretary of Housing and Urban Development. It's their job to increase home ownership as well as support community development and increase access to affordable housing and make sure that it's non-discriminatory. So, AKA, if you're a single mom, you got 5 kids, you're working your booty off, and you need a little help with your housing situation, they're the people you go holler at. Number 12, the Secretary of Transportation. It's their job to make sure that we have public transportation that's reliable as well as safe. That's a component of the job that I didn't really think about. I figured that would be like the police's job to make sure that it's safe, but it's actually a part of the transportation department. Number 13. The Secretary of Energy is important, especially for a country that's trying to become more energy independent. They are in charge of making sure that our energy is as efficient as it can be and developing new ways to acquire energy, as well as educating the public about energy sources. Number 14. The Secretary of Education, their sole role is to advise the President on policies, programs, and activities that are related to education. Lord help us on that. Number 15. The Secretary of Veteran Affairs, their main job is to make sure that when our veterans come back home, that they are taken care of with their health benefits, as well as any national memorial or cemetery that veterans are buried in. It's a part of the Veteran Affairs Office to make sure that it's all done correctly. And number 16, last but not least, y'all, the Secretary of Homeland Security. So their main concern is protecting you, me, and anybody who's hanging out in the U.S. It's their job to protect us and make sure that we're all safe. So those are the 16 positions and what they do inside of the cabinet. If you want more information on the cabinet, you can check out www.whitehouseadministration.com. And we're going to take a quick look at the cabinet members who have been either confirmed or appointed. So they're hopefully going to get this position if it's up to Donald Trump, but we will see. So as you see, everyone that has green underneath their and labeled confirmed, they are actually in office. They hold the position. All the other people have yet to hear back from the Senate if they have qualified to be a part of the Senate, with the exception of Miss Betsy DeVos. She is confirmed. It was confirmed yesterday that she will be the new education secretary. She has no experience in education, and she is a firm believer in charter schools, so we're going to see how well this works out for our public education systems. And if you are one of those people that's like, oh, well, you don't have to have experience to do a job. I'm not arguing that. You don't have to have experience to do every job. But I would recommend that you at least be educated in the realm that you are taking over, and I don't feel like she necessarily fits that bill. But what do I know? Go check it out for yourself. Go see if Miss Betsy is going to be good for our kids and their system. But anyhow, for more information on that, you can check out the New York Times. But that's all I have for you today on the cabinet. If you want more information, hit up our website. We've got some additional links there as well. And we'll be right back with a commercial break.
Mark your calendar to join LaToya Johnson January 10th for her new show, LaToya's Testimony. LaToya uses her own life experiences to teach and spread God's love to others. You can catch LaToya's Testimony every Tuesday at 6:30 on Facebook Live. For more info, go to LaToya Johnson's Facebook page. Also, don't forget to like and share. See you Tuesday.
All right, y'all. Y'all know what time it is? It's time for the. It's time for Dig It or Ditch It, y'all. And this week we are featuring the fantastic, dope Tulsa rapper, Neva Been a Rookie. Yeah, that's his whole name. Never Been a Rookie. You can find out more about him if you want to check out his Facebook page. But we're going to play you his song, Slow Mo. Let's go.
Get loose. Got so much purple, man, I'm feeling like I'm Bruce. Feeling so perfect, everything is absolute. Getting so high, I'ma need a pill of juice. Leaning, everything's slow-mo, everything's slow-mo, everything's slow-mo. Leaning, everything's slow-mo, everything's slow-mo, everything's slow-mo.
I've been sipping on Walmart straight from Walmart. Hot tech got a nigga faded, feeling like all-star. I mean Starlito on the block with my damn Negroes. And we upgraded so much wise guys. I mean Robert De Niro, sure got like Danny DeVito. I've been popping on nothing but them heroes. Young flash ass nigga like the Migos. Tryna work my way up to a kilo. Yo, squad full of zeros.
Hey. Yeah, I can't dance. Feel free to judge me. But that was Slow Mo by Never Been a Rookie featuring Trill and Leezy. And they are all from Tulsa. They've been doing their thing since 2010. And so if you want more information on Never Been a Rookie, Never Been a Rookie, you can catch him at his website, neverbeenarookie.com, or you can hit him up on Facebook. And if you're interested in being on Dig It or Ditch It, make sure you send me an email to seethevisionproduction@gmail.com, because I want to hear what you're working with. So make sure you send me like 2 or 3 songs in your bio, because I want to know your story. I want to know where you're from. I want to know what inspires you. I want to know what makes you cry, okay? Give it all to me. All right? So now let's get on to the next segment and talk about our hidden gems. Don't you like the sound effect? It's cute, right? Hidden gems. And this week on Hidden Gems, we will be featuring Iron Star, y'all. Iron Star is fantastic. If you haven't been to Iron Star, there's probably something missing in your life, and this is going to fill that void. Iron Star is fantastic. It is urban barbecue at its finest. It's got that amazing barbecue flavor and taste, smoky and rich, with a beautiful, elegant dining room with contemporary flavor and flair and fantastic service. I encourage you to go check it out. The prices are relative. I mean, like, it's so affordable for a date night. You know, I'm not saying like every day, but on Friday or Saturday, if you got your girl and you want to go sit down and have a great meal in a cool environment, Iron Star is the place to be. They are located on 3700 North Chartel Avenue, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma 73118. Their hours of service are Sunday through Monday, Sunday and Monday from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and then Tuesday through Thursday they're open 11 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. and then Friday or Saturday they're open 11 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. So you can turn up a little bit later at Iron Star and get your grub on, and they have a full service bar. Winning. I would totally go tonight if I already, didn't have to go to bed. It's past my bedtime. I'm old people. But anywho, go check out Iron Star. It's fantastic. I recommend it. It is amazing. You will not be disappointed. Let's take a commercial break and we'll be right back.
Mark your calendar to join LaToya Johnson January 10th for her new show, LaToya's Testimony. LaToya uses her own life experiences to teach and spread God's love to others. You can catch LaToya's Testimony every Tuesday at 6:30 on Facebook Live. For more info, go to LaToya Johnson's Facebook page. Also, don't forget to like and share. See you Tuesday.
All right, welcome back. It's time for In or Out. Are you in or out this weekend? And if you've got 3, I've got 3 things for you to do if you're going to be chilling in the house, bored, wondering what you should do. And I've also got 3 things for you to do if you want to be out and about hitting the town, okay? And so the first thing that I recommend you to do is to pick up a book and get your read on. It is written by Miss Carla Darks, and the name of the book is Priceless. It's like a self-motivating book, as well as just a spiritual walkthrough for you to understand that there should be no tag on who you are. There should be no price.
You all back shots, you know what I do.
I guess that was her intro music, kind of gave me away. And on today's show, we actually have the author of this book. Her name is Carla Darks, and she will be doing a short interview with us in just a second. But before we get started, let me tell you about where you can find this book. If you go to tatteredcover.com/priceless, you can find the book today, and it will be on sale for $21. It's a great read. She's a fantastic writer and such an awesome lady, and I'm so glad I've had the privilege to meet her. She is hands down one of my favorite people, and I encourage you to get your read on and get to know her as well. And let me just read you a couple of quotes about what this book will
Ronnie.
continue to do for you. Okay, so it's time to cut off the price tag that we have placed on ourselves,
Here.
whether it has been by ourselves trying to compare to others or whether it's by social media or your past. Just cut it off. Those are the words from Miss Carla. And now she is getting ready to join us. Hello, Miss Carla. How are you?
Hi, Nicole. How are you?
Good. Thank you so much for joining us. Can you tell my audience a little bit about yourself?
Yes, I heard you telling just a little bit, but let me just reiterate. I am a author and publisher, a motivational and inspirational speaker. With that being said, I am a licensed and ordained minister and evangelist. I am currently a member of New Dimensions Ministries here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, where my pastors are Bishop Randall House Sr. and his lovely wife, Betty House. She is the co-pastor, Betty House.
That's awesome. So
I'm sorry, Nicole, and just a little bit more.
Okay, go ahead. No, take your time.
I work closely with nonprofit organizations here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, with one being Top Ladies of Distinction with the Central Oklahoma chapter. I work closely with them. One of my fundest committees that I like chairing or either co-chairing is the United Negro College Fund, and I work closely with them, the North Dallas chapter. I also am a member with the Empowered Women Association, here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And it's just a ministry of women being empowered by each other and one another.
So it sounds like you are heavily involved in the community, and my hat is off to you. I respect that. That is fantastic. So what motivates you to do what you do? What motivates you?
Well, my biggest motivation is just having a support team that surrounds me. I have myself surrounded with my spiritual sisters here, far and near. They always keep me encouraged. As I spoke to you before, and it's also in my book, I went through many challenges with my health, but yet and still I continue to get back up again with the help of God, and again with my spiritual sisters, continually contacting me, letting me know that they're praying for me. They always have an encouraging word for me, and it helps me to stay motivated, to let me see that someone is looking up to me because I look up to them.
Right. It's super important, and I agree. A great support system, without it, you cannot go far. You need that little extra push, that little extra bit of encouragement to continue going in the right direction.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit more about your book. What is your book about? I know I gave a brief description, but I want them to hear it from the author, the person who wrote it. Tell me what your book is about.
Well, the main focus of my book is speaking to women about their self-worth, letting them know that their self-worth is a spiritual thing, and so it's not in what we own, it's not in our education, it's not what we buy. There is no amount of money that can be written on a tag, and so therefore your self-worth cannot be purchased, or it's not for sale, because your self-worth is in Jesus Christ. He paid it all in full through his death, burial, and resurrection. And that is what I mainly speak about in the opening chapter. Cut that tag off. I call it a spiritual tag. So I tell everyone when I speak to get their spiritual scissors out and cut that tag off, because it cannot be purchased. And I wrap the book up with speaking to women about loving themselves, fall in love again with who God created you to be. And so I said that to say this: it's time out for women, us, to stop trying to body shame each other.
Ooh, and
yes, to body shame one another, and find flaws in each other. We all have our flaws. I know I have mine, but yet and still, to uphold each other. And so I speak to women about really identifying with yourself, loving who God created you to be, finding your strength and finding your gift and operate in it.
Okay, that's great advice. And
Yeah.
are you working on another book? Is there something else going on? I know how long has Priceless been available?
Well, I was able to publish Priceless in 2015. And so, yes, I am currently working on book 2. With that being said, as I continue to work on book 2, I'm still still have book 1 available for those that want the book, and it encouraged me to continue writing on book 2. I have several things that I'm working on at the same time. I want to design a workbook that will go along with book 1 and 2 that will give me opportunities to do workshops.
Oh, that's a great idea. I'm very impressed by that. And so when do you think the workbooks will be available? Like, what is your goal? When's your goal to release all of this?
Well, my goal is to have book 2 finished toward the end of the year or the summer, I say. And also, and my goal is to have the workbooks ready in 2018. Time goes by so fast, and it's so many different things. When you're in the process of doing something, challenges come. When you're doing something for God, and you doing it for yourself and to inspire others, it always comes with a level of challenges and setbacks. So you set goals for yourself because you want to obtain those goals, right. But yet and still you have to keep in mind that challenges will come at each level that you continue to grow and to do things.
Okay. Well, Ms. Carla, can you tell them where they can find the book?
You can find the book at Tattercovered books at www.tatteredcover.com/priceless. You can also contact me at carladarks@outlook.com or carladarks@gmail.com. And that's the best way to contact me, and we can exchange information, and I can, then proceed to mail the book, autograph the book, and mail the book out.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Ms. Carla, for joining us today. You are our first on-screen interview, and I'm so excited and grateful for you to be here today. You have no idea. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It has been such a pleasure. I can't wait to have you back again to tell us more about your workbooks, as well as book number 2. We'll be on the lookout. And I think you have one more thing to announce to our viewers, don't you?
I'm sorry, what did you say, Nicole?
One more thing to tell our viewers, right? If they like and share the video, they get a what?
Yes. Oh, well, we get a free copy. Can you see?
Yes.
Okay, a free copy. So I hope that we get our first like, Nicole, and our first like, and they would get the book.
Absolutely. Give a round of applause for Miss Carla. Thank you so much, and we will.
Thank you, Nicole.
Speak with you soon.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so that was our first in by Miss Carla Darks, Priceless. Don't forget to like and share the video. If you're the first one, hands down, you are the winner and the recipient of the book. It's all you. It's going down in the basement. So I encourage you to like, share the video, and go out and support Miss Carla. Get that book named Priceless. Find out how much you are truly worth. It is inspiring, inspirational, and I encourage you to check it out. So our second pick for our in is Mr. Jim Gaffigan's Cinco. Cinco. He's like your classic funny British guy. He's not a cusser, so this is very clean, but very funny comedy. A lot of people think that you have to be raunchy and just really ridiculous in order to get the laugh or the shock value, but this is not like that. If you laugh just as hard as if you were hearing somebody cussing somebody out, just like just the way he tells his stories is so funny. Check it out, Cinco. It's a Netflix thing. Sorry if you don't have Netflix. You already know what you got to do. Go hang out with a friend who does, or get that login, get the hookup. You can find it. It has great ratings, 7.1 out of 10. So that's pretty good over here in my world, because everything that I review, I don't think I've came across anything that has greater than an 8, because people are haters nowadays. Just throwing it out there. But go check out Cinco by Jim Gaffigan today. And my third pick is Spectral. And it is a sci-fi thriller. It's an hour and 47 minutes long, and it is very Halo-esque. So if you like Halo or video games or things that are very abnormal and kind of weird, this is for you. It's also a Netflix-only thing, and it has a 6.4 out of 10 on IMDb and a 5.5 out of 10 on Rotten Tomatoes. So the reviews are subpar, but I felt like the action was good enough, the acting wasn't horrible, and the storyline was decent. It just wasn't surprising. There's not going to be an Academy Award given for this performance, but it is entertaining on a Saturday or Sunday. So go check that out, and let's move into our out. So if you're trying to get out and hit the town and do something with your friends, I got 3 things for you to do. And the first thing is the Taste of OKC. There will be restaurants from all over the city here. It is fantastic. It's an event that's going to be raising awareness for big brothers and big sisters here in Oklahoma City. So even if you cannot give money and go to this event, I encourage you to go give your time to the big brothers and sisters. But the event will be held Saturday, and it starts at 6:30 p.m. The doors will close at 12, so you got 6 hours to do your thing, and the price is $100. But though, I know that sounds crazy, but you're gonna get the hookup. It's got tons of food, and these are standing room only tickets. I know all the other tickets are already sold out, but if you still want to go, get your grub on and be entertained and have a good time, go to the Taste of OKC. The second thing I have for you, because it's Super Bowl Sunday, y'all. Granted, most of us don't care because we're Dallas fans. We're just going to be real about that. But if you are desperate for football, you can go to the Super Bowl watch party. It's going to be held at Sooners Lounge Hotel. It's going to be on Sunday. It starts at 5 o'clock and ends at 10. And the best part is they have free food and drink specials throughout the Super Bowl. So if you want to get your food on, your drink on, and don't mind getting up out of the comfort of your own home, I encourage you to go hang out at the Sooners Legend and have some fun. And if you want more information, you can check out their Facebook page by typing in Super Bowl Party. The third thing I have for you to do is always Potterheads Festival, Oklahoma. Now, this is not about weed, so get that out your head. This is a Harry Potter event for all my Harry Potter people, and you would think I love Harry Potter for how many times I've had a Harry Potter themed out on my show. But I'm really not a Harry Potter buff, but I know so many people are, so I'm trying to make sure I get y'all to hook up. And this one is dope. It's a 2-day event. It's only $8 to $12 a day, depending on the package that you get. So for all the people that have gone to other festivals that are usually really expensive, they're like $40, $50. Don't ask me why I know. They're very expensive. This one's really affordable and just as fun. So make sure you get your wand and your cape or whatever, Harry Potter people like, and check it out. It's going to be at the Farmers Market, 311 South Klein Avenue. Starts at 9 o'clock on Saturday for the first day, and it will end at 7, and then on Sunday it will start at 11 a.m. and end at 5. So check it out. And so those are my ins and my outs for this weekend. Again, we want to give a special thank you to Miss Carla for being on our show. She's fantastic. And we'll be right back after this short break.
Mark your calendar to join LaToya Johnson January 10th for her new show, LaToya's Testimony. LaToya uses her own life experiences to teach and spread God's love to others. You can catch LaToya's Testimony every Tuesday at 6:30 on Facebook Live. For more info, go to LaToya Johnson's Facebook page. Also, don't forget to like and share. See you Tuesday.
All right, we're back with sports. Let's talk about sports, baby. Let's talk about you and me. And this week we have some basketball going on for the collegiate ladies and the men, and then we'll talk a little football too. So, up first are the men, and we're going to be talking about OSU. And on Saturday they play West Virginia at 4 o'clock, and that's going to be a home game. It'll be televised on ESPNU. And then on Wednesday, they will also be playing Baylor at 6 o'clock, and that game will also be televised on ESPN. So support the Pokes and watch them play some basketball. Up next are the Sooners, and their first game is against Texas Tech. That game starts at 6 o'clock, and it's on ESPNU as well. And then on Wednesday, West Virginia, they'll be playing them, and that game starts at 8 o'clock, and it'll be on ESPN2. Can't forget my ladies. They're playing some ball this week, too. And on Saturday, OU and OSU face each other, and the game will be in Stillwater. So if you want to get on down there and support the Lady Sooners or the Lady Pokes, you can do that, and that game starts at 12 o'clock. And then go back to that slide for me real quick. And then on Wednesday, OSU has a game against KU. That game starts at 7 o'clock p.m. It's going to be away for the Lady Pokes. And then on Tuesday, OU will play West Virginia at 7 o'clock as well. But it's a home game. So let's go support our teams, y'all. All right, up next, let's talk Super Bowl that will probably watch out of desperation, but not really necessarily supporting. And kind of, honestly, my only stance is like, look, congrats to the Falcons for getting there. You're probably going to lose because Tom Brady's a cheater. And, but I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for the Falcons. I'm not a Tom Brady fan. Go ahead and boo me. It's cool. Don't bother me at all. I'm sticking to my beliefs here. He's a cheater, and he's overrated, and he somehow magically, randomly pulls it off between the refs and his shenanigans. But let's go Falcons. The game will be on Sunday. It starts at 5:30. And it'll be on Fox. Check it out. All right, let's wrap it up, y'all. Let's wrap it up. Wrap it up. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Nicole Elise, a.k.a. Elise You Know. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. If you want to be my friend, I'm super friendly. I love to talk, chat it up. Add me or like my fan page, Elise You Know. Don't forget to check out our website, seethevisionproduction.wordpress.com. If you want to be on Dig It or Ditch It or Hidden Gems, make sure you hit me up at seethevisionproduction@gmail.com as well. And I know there's a lot going on right now in our country. It's very crazy and chaotic, but don't get distracted by all the crazy stuff. Make sure you keep your eye on the real objective and, just keep doing you. Every day, get up, try to be a better you. That's all I can say. That's my goal. That's all I got for you today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. And until next time, remember to keep your eyes open so you can continue to see the vision. Have a good night.